Now, I'm the first person in the list of people to look for opportunities to improve myself. So when I get a comment on one of my videos, I like to pay attention to it. A lot of people choose to be really positive if they comment, but as a very small creator, I don't get a whole lot of comments. Right, but this one time I lucked out and I got a negative comment by a user that goes by the name of Mike Morgan 2211. All right. So I made a short of one of my videos. I don't know, rambling on about some random thing, which you would think that means that like I do drugs and get stoned and make these videos, but I promise that I don't. All right. That's just the way my brain works. Excuse me while I enjoy this delicious non-sponsored soda beverage. They're not giving me any money. Listen. What he said about my video, it really struck a chord with me. What he said was, what a horrible edit of a boring video. No one cares. You know, and I have been making videos, I think for about 3 years, and I have less than 500 followers. So clearly, this is a pattern, right? I'm not making the videos that you guys care about. So how are we going to learn? Well, we're going to learn from the people that criticize us. I think that's the best place to start. So let's go look at Mike Morgan's page. Come on. So Mike Morgan 2211 is an actually even smaller creator than I am. He has 30 subscribers, but only 9 videos, which I mean, I think for like subscriber to video, I have over 1,000. They're just all random and terrible. I don't know how to market myself. But let's get into the zeitgeist, really, of what Mike Morgan's doing to create his level of success. So, as a profile picture, do we have Mike's face? No. But to be fair, we don't show my face. It's just my hand slowly attacking my orange cat. What we have is a picture of either a striped donkey or probably a zebra with an unsheathed phallus just dangling down, nearly touching the ground. Fantastic, Mike Morgan 2211. Let's look at Mike Morgan's videos. So there's only 2 shorts available, and they're both slot machines. And I guess this was the times that he came close to winning big. Now, I am a degenerate gambler, I get it, but I like card games because it makes me feel like a gentleman and that I'm in control of the situation. Slot machines have always kind of just felt like you're smashing buttons. But what this does tell us is that Mike Morgan 2211 is a responsible adult, or at least the age of an adult where it can go into a casino and play the games of chance there. Maybe this is just a gas station that doesn't really check to see your ID so long as you're the one losing money. I don't know. I'm not here to judge Mike Morgan 2211 for saying mean things on my video completely unprompted, because it was boring and nobody does care. But let's look at some of the videos. Okay, so most of these videos look like they're about 10 years old. I see a lot of 11-year-old videos. Yeah, 11-year-old. So nothing recent. I don't know what's getting into, you know, his shortcoming. Maybe he was trying to do that YouTuber thing and it just wasn't quite clicking. Believe me, I understand. But let's look at some of the fantastic content that Mike Morgan 2211 has come up with. This is obviously when they're not gambling, they're obviously an animal enthusiast, because we have videos titled such as "Blue Jay Stole My Peanut," and excitement, think of a chipmunk bit my finger. We have teaching a chipmunk to do tricks for peanuts. Chipmunk is back again, so that's like a sequel. And then like, let's look. Chipmunk won't leave me alone. That's like Chipmunk with a vengeance, I guess. And then feeding Godzilla. Now, before deciding to make this video, I was just perusing through some of these, and I did watch Feeding Godzilla, which it looks like, if I'm looking at this correctly, is almost, not the longest, but almost one of the longest videos on Mike Morgan 2211's page here. It is 1 minute and 53 seconds, and I did watch it. And I think that a solid minute and 30 seconds is just trying to feed this very young, I think it's an iguana, a mealworm. And then the last 15 seconds, he eats the mealworm. Not like in a, he falls off the branch and it's funny and exciting, but like in a just a lizard eating an invertebrate kind of way. But I'm going to watch these a few more times and really try to buckle down and take some notes. So thank you, Mike Morgan 2211, for everything you do and all that you inspire. I, on the other hand, have been AJ this entire time. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to molest that like button or just, inappropriately touch the subscribe. Either way, it still counts. And we won't sue. Probably not.